So we're talking to Jo Curry, Chief Executive of the Voluntary Organisation Network North East, VONNE. We're talking at ACF conference. Jo, you've just been talking at the first plenary session. We've been discussing the financial situation. It's a new norm now that we're facing this difficult time. Could you talk a bit about how regional organisations are coping?
Yes, we do a confidence survey of our members twice yearly, and the picture has become gloomier every 6 months that we've done the research. The latest report was that 74% of our members said that they've seen a decrease in their income. But at the same time, about 59% had actually seen an increase in demand for the services. So I'm not an apologist for failing organisations. You know, when your work here is done, then, you know, end gracefully. But these are organisations that actually still have people queuing up to use their services. They're well-loved organisations that are losing their funding. It struck me as daunting for the future that 64% of the organisations said that they were operating on their reserves. And about a quarter said that they would have to think about closing down some of their services over the next 12 months if they couldn't get funding to carry on the support.
That is a depressing picture. You talked in the session about funders funding outside their comfort zone. Can you explain a bit more about that?
Yes. In the North East of England, we've become really indebted, I think, to the Northern Rock Foundation over the past 10 years. What they've done is funded organisations that are less attractive, so organisations that support asylum seekers, organisations that seek to tackle domestic violence, that look at working with offenders to reduce reoffending. They do it with intelligence and respect and commitment, and I think that it's really important that they do that. My plea really to a national audience was that it's worth, I think, considering how much of your funding is to organisations that don't have a presence in the capital. It's worth, I think, funders getting out and about around the country, visiting projects in Wigan, in Wallsend, in Warrington, at the extremes, I think, of our nation, to get a feel for the spirit and the commitment that you see in those little projects, because those little organisations that are really embedded in the community and well loved by the people that use the services probably don't have the ability to come to networking events in London, probably don't have a business development manager, and probably don't have a professional bid writer to get that message across. And so I do think that it's really important, particularly when times are tough, that those that do still have money to invest in the sector think about investing beyond their comfort zone.
Thanks, Jo. Thanks very much.
Thank you.